Hello, Debbie.
Hello, Faye.
Hi, Steph.
Hello, Steph.
Hi, Jane.
Hello.
A few people are joining us. Hi, Julie. Hi, Rachel. Good to see you all, even if it is virtually. We've got a nice hour of crafting, uninterrupted crafting and chatting.
Absolutely.
Hi, Margaret. Hi, Julie. So we thought we'd just start by sharing a few things like we usually do before we get going. So, Debbie, you have got some lovely new cut files to share. Hi, Martha. And Debbie has a super clear internet connection.
I do. I've got a shiny new router, and I've been told that it should be much better now. So
amazing. Yes. And you've got a pile of new cut file designs to share.
I have. So the first one is an aeroplane, and they're ready to go. So I will. I'll make them live later on this evening. So I've got an aeroplane, which hopefully we can use because we'll start
ready for all our travels. Yeah. Although I'm going on holiday in the UK this year, but that's ready for our foreign travels.
No, I don't think we'll be going anywhere this year. I've got a bike. This is bike number 1.
I love that, with the little clouds.
With the little clouds. And this one is bike number 2.
Oh, that's nice. Love that.
And I have another umbrella, slightly different, but it's just got 3 panels instead of the other one.
Oh, now our the other umbrella cut file has been one of our most popular. I love that design.
But I thought that's quite nice to. It's
and
slightly
it can be used any way up. You could, put it that way. I think I scrapbook mine. Yeah.
So yeah. I've also got. It might not look very clear, but it is a box of crayons.
Crayons, yay! I could see rainbow crayons there. I'm thinking of Steph.
That's what I'm thinking. It's rainbow crayons.
Yeah.
I have a dog and a bone.
Oh, yay! I've definitely got some doggy poochy pictures to scrapbook with that one.
Haven't you? And I've got this one because my grandson loves row, row, row your boat. And I thought, wouldn't this make a lovely layout with a little picture? And
great idea. You could put the sort of title in alphas.
That's what I'm thinking. Or I might make one and weld the letters to the top. I'm not sure. Yeah. I haven't decided yet, but I'll definitely be using that one. And I love books. So here's another row of books because I do love books.
I quite like that sort of reduced and have it as like 2 little bookends. You could have it with the title in the middle or something, or as a background.
Yeah. And
roller skates. Going with the that'll go with the Sweet Rush papers, I would think.
Absolutely. I've done an old-fashioned one, and I thought let's have a modern one too.
Yeah, so we got rollerblades, and then we got roller skates, haven't we? I think that are the roller skates in the shop already?
Yes,
they are. Amazing, love that. And then I've just got a few new goodies to share. So we had a couple of deliveries this week. I shared some of them on Tuesday, and these are a few more that have arrived. Hi, Julie.
Hello.
So we just this is 49 Market. It's a range that's been out for a little while, but we haven't stocked it before. So I just got a thing about butterflies. So we've chosen a few of these butterfly kisses. Which has just got that nice green background. Then this one, flutterbys. I mean, I love anything with butterflies. And then this reminded me a little bit of that cocoa vanilla wreath. And I think some people cut this sort of fussy cut it out and layered it up. So I quite like that one. That one's Essence. And that one's got the nice pink on. And then we've got some restocks because these sold out quite quickly. So we have got restocks in the Spectrum Sherbet Solids. and in the foundations. These all come with an exclusive fussy cut sheet within the pack that you can use. And then the classics collection, because all of these sold out, so we've got all these back in. And then we've got the Curator's Botanical for anybody who likes a bit of vintage. And then we have actually got the Avesta pack, which has those papers I've just shown you as singles, but then it's the whole pack, and that comes with the fussy cut elements in as well. We've got these, which I love. I forgot to show these on Tuesday, but these are some more of the laser cut elements which have been really popular. Really fine laser cut cardstock. So that one is lovely. That's from the Spectrum Sherbet, and then there's the laser cut to go with that. Those coordinating papers there. They are beautiful, so delicate. We've got Heidi Swaps range in. We've got the paper pad. These are the puffy stickers, which I love. What's it called? Sun Chaser. Yeah, Jane, I'm a bit of a one for butterflies. I go for anything with butterflies, which is why I like Paige Evans' design, because there's often flowers and butterflies. So this is the Icons pack. Lots of gold pieces. Look at that little bumblebee in there. The Wonders collection is still proving popular, but I just love that. And then the florals pack, which I love. The acetate leaves, they're proving quite popular. And then finally, I just thought I would share, we had a request to get some of the washi tape rolls in. So some of them are fabric tapes, repositionable fabric tapes, and this one is my favorite. 12 rolls, and they are all of a stitched design. Somebody at one of our crops had one of these, so we've got that one. They're all $14.99, and then these ones are repositionable fabric tape, and it's 5 meters, and you can cut it, you can die cut it. Repositionable fabric tape, and it comes with its own little cutter in the box. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what people make with these, because they are just beautiful. They coordinate with the Spectrum Sherbet range. This one coordinates with the Avesta range, and then obviously just the washi tapes, set of 12 rolls, 10 meters of each. So that's those. That is what we have landed in the shop. And then just quickly, we had a few people asking about crop dates, so I thought I would just really quickly flash up on our website. We have our booking page for the crops, and Debbie, you managed to liaise with the school hall that we use, and so we've got crop dates now booked right through till 2023.
Yeah, up to July we've booked.
Up to July 23. We've got our 12-hour crop on the 6th of August, and I think we've got the lovely Cal and Morag hoping to pop down and join us. Hi,
Yes.
Helen. Oh, you've done an online card making class. Oh, amazing. You have to show us what you've been making. So yeah, and then further down, that's where you book. So there is just an RSVP for the crops, just to book your place. All the dates are there, and then towards the bottom, that's the 12-hour crop. The monthly crops we don't take payment for, you just pay on the day, and the 12-hour crop, there's just the £15 for the day for 12 hours of crafting. So that is what we've got coming up. Is anybody else crafting this evening? Anybody?
Rachel said she might be crafting.
Oh, that's good. Well, we've got a few things planned. I'm going to move all this out of the way so I can get the things ready. And you've got the tractor cut file, Debbie.
Yeah, I'm just debating which colour to,
So I've got mine here.
because I have got a rather lovely photo of little one in dungarees with little green tractors on, but I don't want a really dull green. I want a nice green. I don't know which background to use either. I don't know whether to
I've
use.
got a background here ready, and I've got lots of other bits to use. I've got this one from last week. Martha, how far would you have to travel? You said you think the travel cost might be too much. I'm not sure if you're in the UK or not. It might be a little bit pricey.
That's the one I was debating. It's either this one or this one. I've got them both out ready.
Yeah. It depends what you back the cut file in, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, Martha, you're in the US. I thought you might be. Maybe a little bit of an expensive. You'd need that aeroplane cut file to scrapbook the.
Or combine it with a holiday.
Yeah, we would love. I think maybe for my next big birthday, which is a little while away, we should do a scrapbooking cruise.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure about boats, Faye.
Oh, boats! No, I love a cruise ship.
No, I had a bad experience on a ferry.
Oh, it's like a floating village. It's absolute heaven. Now, I might. How many years have I got to persuade you? 7. I've got 7 years to persuade you to my next big birthday. Oh, has anybody else been cruising? Who's watching? I just love it. I haven't persuaded my other half to go on a cruise yet.
I just don't like being anywhere where I can't put my foot on the bottom. Anywhere in water.
Makes you feel a bit uneasy.
Yeah.
Steph, you said you're designing a sample page for. There's a cyber crop going on this weekend. I think I saw it on your group. Oh, Martha, you're in the cruising gang. Yes. I just, it's like pure heaven. You eat until you can't eat anymore. It is my idea of a holiday. But I haven't been in quite a few years. Right, so I've got a couple of photos that I thought I'd use for this one, because I've got this little clipboard that I love, which is from the Fernwood tag book. Oh, Rachel can't do boats either, Debbie. She's with you. She's not into the boats. That is a shame. Oh, Steph, it's the first birthday of the group. Gosh, that's gone quickly. I think I must have found your group when not long after you set it up. I'm sure I joined. So it seems like.
Yeah, I think we've both been there a long time. But oh my goodness, yeah, gone by quickly, hasn't it?
It really has. So I thought I would just put this. I thought I'd use this cut file to have a picture of my little boy, and then so this is Gary the chicken. You've heard about Gary, Debbie.
Oh yeah, Gary's lovely.
My son's nursery is a forest school, and so it's on a farm. It's just a wonderful experience, and he was a little bit afraid of Gary, the chicken. He now loves Gary. So maybe I might need to journal Gary the chicken there somewhere.
I bet they had lots of fun naming him.
Yeah, I don't know how he ever got the name Gary the chicken. It's quite funny, isn't it?
Could have been a Take That fan.
Could have been. Rachel, you said you just eat and eat at home instead. I have that problem too. I definitely have that problem.
That's amazing. Nearly 300 members, isn't it?
Yeah, fabulous. And it is the cyber crops and things that people love. It really grows the community. That's what I've loved about our group as well. Seeing everybody's layouts.
Oh, it's been fabulous, hasn't it? The last couple of weeks have been just amazing.
Yeah, we've gone cyber crop mad, haven't we?
We have.
Yes, under the influence, Rachel, that's the thing. Influencing us all to spend. Mind you, I think our crops do that as well. I go round the crop hall and go, oh, that's nice. Where did you get that from? Oh, right, I need to add that to my birthday list. And before you know it, I normally have post-it notes in my tote bag where I make a list of all the things that I just need to have.
And that's without people asking us when we're getting this, that, and the other, isn't it? I'm just going to be stocking this. I've just seen this.
I'm like, oh, yes, we could stock that. Let me just add it to the list. Yeah. Oh, Steph. Yeah, we're bad at influencers as well. But I did get a happy planner or two as well. So I am just as bad. Right, I have got my little foam pads. I might raise some of these up on foam pads here, or at least raise part of it up, because this chipboard is quite thick, so I need to just raise up the tractor. See,
Raise him up.
From the West Country, so this is quite poignant. I'm just going to raise one side of the tractor up just to make it level with the chipboard that I've got this side, I think.
When Simon went to uni, they called him a turnip farmer. It's rude, isn't it? Just rude.
Because of the accent.
Yeah, but he said, my accent isn't as strong as most people.
Yeah, I do love accents and dialects. I just think it's great. Apart from my own.
No,
if you hear yourself back on a recording, you kind of cringe.
That's a bit cringy, isn't it? It's very cringy.
Just a little bit. So I'm just going to stick this bit of the tractor down. So I backed mine last week because if you remember, I finished a bit early, didn't I, Deb? And I was like, oh, I finished. So I just backed this cut file last week and I did some of the background. I used a Bramble Fox stencil and just added a little bit to the layout. So I thought, well, I'll assemble it this week and then I've got the hot air balloon to start next. But what I couldn't decide is I've got some embellishments. I quite liked the title Dream Big, maybe here. I don't know. We have to play around before I stick everything down too quickly. I think the wheels I can get in. And I inked the centre of these. So these I might foam pad up.
I've got to ink mine.
Yeah, it will be, Steph. It's funny because we've got the same background paper and similar tones, but yeah, they might turn out quite differently. Oh, Helen,
sorry, do you think the lime green for the main body?
Yeah, I like the two tones of the green because you've got the different tones of the green on the background as well.
Yeah, I'm going lime green.
So Helen asked, what part of the country are our crops in? So we are in Bristol, not far off the motorway. In a lovely little village, actually, in a school hall in a village, and we've used that space. We only launched our website last year, but we have used the space for crops for 11 years now.
Yeah,
and it just works really well. It's a lovely, light and airy space, great big space for us to use, lovely. And so it's just great lighting. Yeah, it's lovely. So our 12-hour crop, we have got, so I think Morag lives sort of Birmingham way, doesn't she, I think?
Yes, I think so.
But she's going to come down with some friends, possibly Cal as well. So it's nice for the longer events. We would love, if time allowed, to do a sort of retreat. We don't do sort of classes and lots of things. It's more just bring your own things, very relaxed. Lots of cake.
But we need a bit more time, wouldn't we? I don't think
we
we can
just
do that at the moment.
We just need a little bit more time.
Need TARDIS.
That's what we need. Yeah. So the 12 hours a nice, happy compromise. But there are some nice places to stay. I know a friend of ours, Cheryl, was doing a bit of research to see what nice places there were to stay. Oh, Helen, it's not too far away. I often go on holiday down to Devon. That's sort of hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes. And for me to the crop, because I've moved, it's about an hour's drive for me to get to the crop, but it's well worth it because it is a great bunch of people. And new people are always welcome. Yeah, we've had quite a few new people join in the last few months and they just fit right in. All right, I've got a few little embellishments here, possibly. I wondered if I might have the number 3 as it's my son's age. Could I put that there, possibly? Or could it be a number on the tractor? That might work. So yeah, the more the merrier. It's going to be lovely. Oh, Julie, brilliant. Oh, I hope you can. We got to meet Julie when we went to crop in the country, so it'd be lovely if you can. I might use that little ladybird somewhere. These are the little ones that we have as little gifts when people order from the shop. So might use that one there. Quite like this phrase, fantabulous. Maybe off the clipboard, I don't know. Title there, what do people think? I've got these little words. Count your lucky stars. Longest day ever. Live simply.
Well, you are living simply if you're on a tractor, aren't you?
It's a simple life, innit? I don't think that works. I'm just putting stuff on there now. Oh, thanks, Julie. I didn't think to use that because the Fernwood thing is it's a tag book, but actually I've just used all the little bits. The one bit I'm looking forward to using, which I haven't found a layout to use yet, is this. It's sort of an acetate. Oh, and I love that. And there's a little pocket. So, yeah, that
is that the one that had the magnifying glass in?
It is, and I wish they had more because I would just use that magnifying glass over and over. I'm going to put.
I haven't used any of mine yet.
You haven't?
No, but I saw that Vicky put on a class with the tag book, and I thought, should I do that?
Yeah, to make you. But I find. Tag books and things I wouldn't necessarily put photos in it, whereas with taking it apart and putting it on layouts I'm more likely to use. I was just
thinking with the colours and things it might make a little book, nice little book for the little one.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Is that an online class?
Yeah, I think so. I've saved it somewhere because I was going to send it to you. Say, have you seen this?
Ooh. That's why we need to get you on a Vicky Booten cruise in a few years' time, Debbie. I'll keep working on it.
Well, you've managed to get me going live. I never thought.
I managed to persuade you.
Still can't believe I'm doing it, really, but there you are.
Oh, that's good, Julie. For October, we're going to October crop in the country. We've got June crop in the country first because we're going to that one. And then we got October, and then our favourite one is the February one, which is it's in January this time, isn't it? January 23. Right, I'm motoring on with this. Can I get some enamel dots in there, possibly? There's always room for an enamel dot or to, or is this never quite the right colour tone? That's a little bit too blue. Have a few little black enamel dots. What do people think? Oh, thanks, Helen. Sort of coming together. Oh, I tell you, maybe the yellow might coordinate with this yellow. Just a few dots. A few little dots. I'm a little bit obsessed with enamel dots at the moment. Maybe a few down here. I've gone a bit speedy tonight, Debbie. I'm not sure I need too much more on that one.
Well, I haven't had time to get embellished, so I might be moving on and finishing off later with this one as well. But I have got that one to start.
I'm going to put just the tiniest, these you can't really see, but they're little white enamel dot and enamel hearts.
Oh, you haven't mentioned the Nuvo drops, have you? They've got lovely colours, haven't we?
Oh, yes. We could put a few Nuvos on here.
Yeah.
Could add a few Nuvo drops. Oh, yeah, Helen, that will be music to Debbie's ears that her picture is super clear. So at the weekend, she had the man round, the technical man.
Yeah.
The internet engineer. And what did he say, Debbie? Your router was about 30. No, not your router, the thing outside.
Yeah, he said it. The splitter, which was inside the house, he said, that's really old. He said, I think that's older than me. And I said, well, when we moved in, my son was 8 months old and he's 30 now. And he went, I'm 32. And he went, it's older than me. Dear. When he came, we were at something like 100 megabytes and we should be 500. When he left, we were at 500. So
yeah, so whatever he did fixed the problem. It is super clear, but I knew it must be something that technical.
Yeah, and the TV, I think we're going to have a new box, which is really sad because all the things that I've taped to save will be gone.
Oh no, are all on there.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a zombie like horror film, Korean one, Train to Busan, and that is brilliant and it's really hard to get. And I found it and it was on and I've taped it in. I won't have that anymore.
Oh no.
And I won't have The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, you've got things that you want to sort of watch back.
Well, I will have to watch season 4 before 5 comes out. I'm actually starting from the beginning again because it's only about the 5th time I've watched it.
I need a pencil. I was just about to use a pen to outline the cut file and I stopped myself because that is like asking for trouble because I will end up with ink on the beautiful white cut file. So I generally use this lovely little fine. Now we've got coming up a bit of coffee and a chat with Cal, and she's going to ask us for some top tips on cutting a cut file. That's another thing I've talked Debbie into.
I don't know how just ended up just saying yes, and I don't know how.
I know. I like persuading you to do things. Carol said, this is on a messenger. I said, oh, yes, that'd be a lovely idea. We'd love to. So we got a coffee and a chat with Cal at the 6th of June, I think.
Yes. It's true what they say, though. I mean, it's never as bad as you think it is. It's always the anticipation. And as long as people are nice, I don't care.
Exactly. It's only a bit of fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But what I've decided to do, so I've drawn around the inside on the reverse, but so that you don't have the pen lines. So sometimes I draw around the outside and sometimes I draw around the inside.
It depends which part of the cut file you can see, because sometimes you have to draw around the inside.
Yeah.
With the wheels, I've had to draw around the inside because I'd already covered this part. So,
and otherwise it's too fiddly. So I'm just doing these couple of little pieces very exciting because while we're live, somebody's just booked a ticket for the 12-hour crop.
Oh, how exciting.
So that is very exciting. And we thought what we do is, so people generally bring their own food, but what we sometimes do is we do a bit of a takeaway delivery to the hall on the evening. It's very relaxed, isn't it? We have the mobile shop, we have some kits for sale, but it is very chilled.
I think all of our crops are very chilled.
Yeah,
everyone says they're chilled, don't they?
Not a set
lots of laughter.
It's like fill your car with craft stuff and come and have a whole day of uninterrupted crafting.
Well, fill your car unless you've got the shop.
Unless you've got a car full of shop stuff.
And then you're going to struggle.
Which people watching might know, Debbie has a little Fiat Uno, and let's just say when the shop comes in Debbie's car.
Let's just say there will be a problem if I'm going away and I have to take clothes as well.
Yeah. You won't have a change of clothes going on.
But then crafting, like, if somebody said, do you want to take like all these clothes to change into or crafting stuff, it would be crafting stuff every time.
Exactly. So, now I'm using bits of leftover 49 and Market. No, Market Square. This is Maggie Holmes, isn't it? Market Square.
Yes.
I thought I'd cut I've already cut some of these out for one of the kits that I did, but I thought I can't resist. I'm gonna. Now you know I don't like fussy cutting, but now I've got my cutter bees.
Do you know I've done lots more fussy cutting since I've had those.
Yeah, these are just amazing.
Nice to use, aren't they?
And I absolutely cannot stand fussy cutting, but
I'd say it's a pleasure rather than a chore with your cutter bees.
Still a bit of a chore for me, but it's more enjoyable.
I'm wondering about this paper.
Are you thinking that works better than the green?
I don't know. I want something on here to ground it, but I'm not sure.
You might have to go in and do a bit of your own inking, maybe.
Yeah. Or I might go cloudy up here. Might do some clouds.
Yeah.
I've got those little clouds on the bike thing. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try a cloud. I might try making my own cloud stencil.
I'm chucking stuff all over the floor. Does anybody else do that when they're crafting? There's just stuff gone everywhere. Bits of embellishments. Yeah,
you want to lose the bit that you want.
There's a little flower that has taken a dive. Oh, Julie, you said you rewatch series. I'm the same. So things like what were we watching? Peaky Blinders. Now I often can't stay awake for things. And then when the new series comes on, I think, well, I've got to go back and rewatch because I would have absolutely no idea of what was going on. Right.
I never got that into Peaky Blinders.
No,
you were in the wrong mood when I watched. Yeah, I tried a few times and it just didn't grab me.
Yeah, some series are like that, aren't they? If you're not in that right mood for that type of TV.
And I know there's a couple of things people said, like there's a thing on Netflix. Did you say about it, Schitt's Creek or something like that?
Yeah, did I watch that? Sort of a funny.
Yeah,
oh yes, I did. I did watch that. That was funny.
It just didn't grab me, and then I suppose it's just as well we don't all like the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be boring, wouldn't it?
I absolutely. Oh, Julie, you've rewatched all of Peaky's. It's good. I love that. Nicola says, went for a weekend crop in April, suitcase full of craft supplies and just your weekend toiletries in a carrier bag.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that really is. we've got our craft totes have got pride of place, and they probably cost a fortune, and then our clothes are just chucked in a bag, carrier bag.
Absolutely.
That'll do us. Absolutely.
Right, I'm thinking a little bit of, might try some tumbled glass.
Yeah, Julie, I'm with you. I think it is getting your head around the characters. They're quite quirky, aren't they? But they are. It's subtle humour. Right, I am.
Right, I'm just going to get my Distress Oxide a minute, and I'll be back.
Oh, Margaret, you've watched all of Peaky Blinders too. It is pretty brutal in parts, but I do like it. Right, so now I want to do this side here. So I'm going to flip it this side. Oh, Steph, I had 3 Popsy items arrive last week because they did have a little bank holiday sale on, so I did get, and they do roll up very small, you're right, and they don't need ironing, which is just heavenly. Roll them up in a little bag. Well, Nicola, I'm so with you. So if there's a new series on and it's been a long time date, I'm the same. I haven't got the concentration to try and take in something new, which is often, like you said, Deb, why you can't get into things, because it's probably the end of a long day.
Yeah.
And you just think, I can't concentrate.
Sometimes I want something that's like a bit chilled and not
like Below Deck.
Yeah. Or maps.
Married at First Sight. Married at First Sight.
Now we're talking, aren't we?
Now we're talking. That's the kind of TV you don't need to concentrate on. Probably some people's idea of an absolute nightmare.
But then I do really love The Handmaid's Tale. I'm a huge fan of that. I don't know if anyone else watches it.
You are. I didn't finish watching the last series.
You're kidding me.
No, I was too tired, a bit like Helen said, and I tried to watch it, and I need to have some probably when I'm on holiday.
Yeah, I think Faye definitely needs to watch it.
I know, I bet. I'm missing out, aren't I? I'm really missing out.
I can't see your name. Who's that? Who else likes The Handmaid's Tale?
Oh, Julie.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I read the book years ago, and when I saw it was coming out, it was so...
It is gripping.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Steph, I'm with you. I try and do some crafting in front of the telly, A, to keep me awake, and B, because I like to keep busy. I'm not very good at sitting and doing nothing. As those who know me well know, I have an on switch and an off switch.
Yes. You're busy or you're asleep, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't sit still. Yeah, I definitely can't sit still. But then it means if I'm crafting, then whatever's on the TV can't be really something that you need to concentrate on. That's okay. Right, now I need to do the outer pieces. I'm nearly done. I'm going to leave that bit, and then I might just do a brown piece for the basket. This paper's works quite nicely. So this has got to be purple, so it needs to be flipped. This is all about making sure you flip it round the right way. Once you get your head round the inner pieces, it's fairly easy. Oh, Debbie, yeah, the clouds are amazing. Yeah, Rachel, Margaret, loving the clouds.
Oh, thank you.
It's clever. That's just a hand cut?
Yeah, I've just
drawn it out,
just cut it out. Just scallops, really.
You see, now that's making me feel like with the hot air balloon. What cut file are you using with that? Your tractors?
Yeah, because I thought this can be the grass to kind of ground it, and then I'll have the tractor there, and I'll have the clouds up.
Oh, nice.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, hot air balloon would work well with the clouds, inky. Definitely. Right. last few little bits of this cut file. What I do like though, Deb, and I know when you design these you do it purposefully, is the cut file edges are not too fiddly. You make them a little bit chunkier to help with
because I find it really frustrating when you can't back them easily.
Yeah,
and they're fiddly and you don't end up with a good edge. So I prefer mine with a thicker line.
A bit chunky. Yes, a little bit chunky.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nicola, I'm with you, definitely. I think when it first started, I was pregnant, and I think Debbie said to me,
yes,
Faye, I wouldn't watch it just at the minute. And I was like, I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, it's really, really good though, and I think it makes you kind of aware. And when Margaret Atwood wrote it, she said that everything that was in there was something that had happened to women either now or in the past. Yeah. So it really does make you think as well.
Gosh, I mean, it is pretty harrowing stuff, but it's so well written.
So well written.
I actually listened to the audio book. I had what's the Amazon audio thing?
Audible.
I had that for a while, and so I got that as a free download on the sort of subscription. Well, they say free, it's not free, is it? Because you're paying for it. And I had the Testaments as an audio book in my car.
Oh, that was brilliant, wasn't it?
That was good.
I pre-ordered that from Amazon, and when it came, I read it in a day. I literally started in the morning, and I didn't go to bed until I'd finished it.
Yeah, so I was doing some quite long journeys with work at the time, so actually the audio book was really...
It's nice to have something to listen to, isn't it, in the car?
Yeah, it was nice. It was quite gripping, but then when I get home I think, I'd look forward to the next journey thinking...
It's nice to have something nice to look forward to.
Right, you see what I've done there, right? So, look, wrong. I need to do that.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but it's easy. I just got to do...
Oh, just flip them.
No. Hang on. I've got to do that. I wonder if my pencil lines will show. No, they don't. I think I can get away with it. Phew. But yeah, this is where the flipping technique, when Cal's asking us, I better have figured it out by then.
It's just trial and error, isn't it?
Yeah, pencil lines show. I'm not happy with that. That's coming off.
And Mr. P's are hilarious.
What are some podcasts?
I'm going to see a stage show in a couple of weeks' time with Cheryl, and it's My Dad Wrote a Porno, and those, like, some people would find it rude, but it is funny. It's absolutely hilarious. And my son told me about it and said, Mum, you should listen to this. And it's just hilarious. I find myself just laughing out loud. It's
bit funny because I've been to see a few comedians live, and I think what some people find, I love so-and-so, and I've gone to watch and go, not really. I guess everybody's got different sense of humour, haven't they?
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the chaps' dads has written a book, and him and I think it's Alice Levy or Alice somebody and another one of their friends read a chapter and just rip it to shreds every week. And it's so funny. It's really funny. Well, I find it funny. Cheryl finds it hilarious. So that's why we're going in a couple of weeks' time.
Steph, I think Cheryl has seen Mr. P. No, not sort of Mr. P's live.
She did an online one, didn't she?
Yeah.
And she said that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Hello, Claire.
Hello, Claire. How was the cruise?
You still haven't convinced me, Faye.
Claire, I'm trying to convince Debbie that from her 50th in 7 years' time, Debbie needs to do a Vicky Booten cruise. She's not convinced. She doesn't like boats. But I'm so glad you got to go, Claire. Long awaited. It looked amazing. Right, nearly there. Last bits, last 2 pieces. It is definitely worth the cutting. And friends of mine have just managed to go on their honeymoon. I think it's 3 years after they got married. They got married just before the pandemic, and then they tried to rebook it twice, and twice it was cancelled because of the lockdowns. And they have been putting photos on, and it looks absolutely heavenly.
Oh.
So I'm just glad they got to go. 3 years late though, but
our friend's son and his now current wife just got married last week because they've cancelled so many times. They got fed up, and yeah, so they've.
Oh, Claire, I'm glad it was amazing. It did look fabulous. So on the basket, I'm going to go the outside this time because it's easier.
Yeah, I go outside if I can. It's much easier.
Go outside and then cut inside the line.
Inside, yeah.
Is the way to do it. And because you've got nice chunky lines.
They're very forgiving lines. Forgiving chunky lines. Although if you shrink them down, if you cut them smaller, then the lines obviously become a lot slimmer.
Yeah. You do spot. We were just talking about these, Claire. I look, I've done this is my fussy cutting. I don't know if you count that as fussy cutting, but Debbie even said she enjoys fussy cutting with her cutter bees now. It's an absolute pleasure. I said, I wouldn't go that far. Let's not go that far.
It's not a chore like it was before.
No, you do have to be careful that you might lose a finger.
They are very, very sharp, aren't they?
They are very nice. Well, I think, Claire, you said you've been using yours years, and they don't really go blunt. Right, the balloon is done. A little bit of glue that needs to dry. So I've got my little picture. Right, what pieces I have got? I've got bits. I've got lots of bits. You know me, I always prepare bits. This is the Daydream collection, which I keep using. I mean, I wish I would have got another pack of these. All these little pieces in here.
So do we need to be in training, fussy cut training for next year, Claire?
Yeah, for cropping the country. You're going to put us through our paces now, I know it. And Morag thinks we're the naughty ones. So we're just doomed. This background I'm using, this is where I did the Mink machine. I think on International Scrapbooking Day, I did a little YouTube video, and it was a bit messy. This is with the spray glue. It is, yeah, it is. Claire, we blame Cheryl, and she's not online at the minute to defend herself, so she's definitely the naughty one. Oh, it was great, but yeah, we had so much fun at cropping the country, and Morag says she's going to come down to the crop in Bristol to see us, so it'll definitely be naughty, I'm sure.
Well, we'll have to make sure it is, won't we?
Oh, Claire, look, I'm missing out on foam. I'm missing out on foam pads. Can't have a cutter bee fussy cutting without some foam pads, because that's another thing I've got from you from cropping the country. Oh, thank you, Julie. Did you enjoy watching it? I quite enjoy experimenting with things like that. See how it turns out. Right, I'm doing some foam. A little bit of foam. 1, 2, 3, get those little pieces away. Claire, you got, well, I've had my mink a while, and I think I've used it. This is the second time I've done this, so yeah, I think I've used it twice, and once to smooth out a piece of paper. So I should definitely commit to using it some more.
And I was stingy and I bought an A3 laminator.
Debbie always goes on budget.
It works though. It does work.
Debbie said, "Oh, I could find a cheaper way to do that." And you still got the pockets, didn't you? You still got the pockets, or you just use a normal laminator, Deb?
Yeah, normal laminator. I did buy the pockets so that it goes in. But yeah, it works, and it's brilliant for flattening sort of mixed media pages as well.
Top tip.
Wow,
So
you know me.
Anybody who tries, yeah. And have you done that glue foil technique, Deb?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. So if anybody watches the YouTube video, try it with a laminator. That's a top
I think
tip.
you do need a pocket. I bought one of those kind of non-stick pockets, you know, the thick funny ones. They're stitched at the top. I did buy one of those. I'd say I would recommend that you need one of those.
Yeah, to protect. Loving that. A little bit of this. Shouldn't have stuck that down. I want something.
What photos are you using for that one, Faye?
Sorry for this.
What photos have you got for the balloon one? Oh, is that from your house?
Yeah, that's just literally over the fields out the back. So I thought, actually, it was the perfect cut file for it. No, don't need that piece. Oh, Helen loves the Lego cut file. It is so cute. Yeah, that one has been.
Photos from my son. He went to Legoland in China. So these are life-size pictures of Buzz and Woody. He said it was absolutely amazing. The Lego store. He said it's absolutely huge.
I've been to Legoland in Windsor. That's pretty amazing, I must say.
And he's been to Disneyland China.
Oh, wow.
Well, that did look, the castle and everything looked lovely.
Oh.
I think Xiaoli wanted to go more than Simon, but of course he enjoyed himself there.
Yeah, absolutely. I bet. Now, I was thinking, I love. No, that doesn't really. Love Forever Moments doesn't really work. I did kind of like these little rainbows, but I got my little Bramble Fox pieces, but I don't know.
Distress spray glaze. I don't know about that. Faye, we're missing out. Tim Holtz has done a distress spray glaze and an embossing stick thingy.
Oh.
How did we miss that?
Claire, you're killing me. I'm going to need to go and forget this now. I love it.
That's more things we need.
Spray glaze.
That sounds interesting.
What, that you would put through the mink, Claire, or just a heat gun? I'm intrigued.
How did we miss that?
How did we miss that? I really wanted to get this perspective in, but I don't think the colours are right. I thought with the white on, the colours would have been It's not quite, it's more of a, right. Might work. Moments. No. It's a bit much. Might be a no.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that works.
What to what?
The sort of bramble fox rainbow, which I love, but I just, those colours are not right.
No.
Take it off.
I agree.
Gotta go. Oh, distress resist spray.
Oh.
And an embossing dabber. Oh, okay. They work as glues. Yeah, because the glue that I use, which I just got from Amazon, is this E600 spray, which I just flicked, and you can spray it. But it would be good to have some other ways of applying kind of glue.
You can use like flitter glue and stamp it, but then that's a complete nightmare, and you've got to get it straight off your stamps.
Yeah.
And I have drawn with, you know, those pens that we got from the pound shop. They're repositionable glue.
Yeah.
I've done it with a tiny repositionable glue. Did some swirls, and that worked.
Just these old pound shop.
I haven't tried with the pound shop ones, but I did it with a smaller pen I had that was repositionable, and did some loops, and it did work.
I've got the Heidi Swap Magic Medium, but I've never used it. Is that what that's for as well?
Don't know.
That was something I watched on YouTube, and I just bought it, and I've never used it, which is typically what I do. Start with all the good intentions. Few little pieces. These colours seem to work well. So this is like the Daydream Ephemera and the Maggie Holmes bits. Maggie Holmes paper. Right, what else did I have? I dug out a load of little bits. Now these are little bits I've had for ages. I like going into my stash and finding old stuff. Debbie, I think you've got these from many moons ago. Not the brads. I don't tend to use brads anymore.
No,
but these hang on, they're in here somewhere. These are very cute, tiny little button brads.
Oh yes, definitely. Yeah.
Can you remember these? Oh my gosh, they are so tiny. These are little buttons. I don't know if people can see. Yeah. Tiny, tiny little buttons.
I had to use buttons that tiny on the little booties I made because they were so little.
Because they were so small. And I knew that I had these here, which I haven't used in ages, so I'm going to just put a few of those on. These would be those little buttons would be quite cute in a shaker pocket. I might dab some of those about. And the other thing I did have, like a die cut. I was determined to put a rainbow on here. I thought, oh, can I get a... This is a little die cut rainbow. Can I get away with this? I think it's going to be too big. I don't need it. I'm just trying to add too many things that are not going to work. No, it is a no for the rainbow, Julie. I think I'm totally with you. I'm just trying to shoehorn a rainbow. It's like, no, it's hopeless. Take that off. No rainbow. I've normally got some perspectives on here as well, which I don't think I need. Because I've got a box of these goodies. I always go back to these and think, oh, could I put one of these on? Little cloud. Little rain cloud. Step away, goes like, leave it, Faye. No more cloud. Can I get away with that? Too much. You have to know when enough is enough. Terrible. That's because I go more is more, and then normally someone I'm sitting next to at crop goes, Faye, right, that's enough now. Like, could I add some stickles? Could I add a bit of glitter to that? Can I? No. Leave it. You don't need to keep adding stuff. A little bit. Probably need tweezers for these. No cloud, thank you, Julie. Like, take the cloud off. It doesn't need it. Save it for another day. Right. Is that... Oh, I haven't stuck the title down. Stick this. Here. I'm glad I've got friends to just say when to stop. Tell me when to stop. Yeah. No, Steph, you're like me. If anybody asks me, I'm like, oh yeah, definitely add that. Definitely add some more. Yeah. Yeah, I think I have got some little bramble fox hearts, Julie, that might coordinate. But I think, oh my gosh, that is like, that's speedy scrapping. We got two done. I feel like I need a lie down. 2 done. And Debbie, that is looking amazing.
Do you like it?
Yeah,
I think I need coordinating. I wanted to find the background, and I love this paper, so I've decided to use this. But I want to search for matching colours.
Oh, heavenly. I think, Steph, you own a few pieces of that lovely paper.
I'm going to put that photo in there and possibly put a couple of tiny ones here.
Fab.
And that will probably be it. It won't need a lot more.
Oh, look, I've got one more thing to add. A happy place. There we go. That will just finish it. I promise I'll stop. This just tiny little piece needs to go there. I knew I picked that out for a reason. Yes. Well, thank you, everyone. It's been lovely to chat and craft along with you. Oh, I've given away customer secrets. Yeah, I thought there was a few of those you'd ordered, Steph. I love it.
It's just beautiful, though, isn't it?
It is. I actually have a piece or two of that as well. It's beautiful.
I think I need another one because I think I need to cut these apart and distress them and then stick them back on.
Layer them up.
Yeah, that's what I need to do, definitely.
Yes. Excellent. Oh, well, thank you for joining us, everyone. And we'll be back same time next week.
See you next week.
Bye, everyone.